Welcome back to my channel where we teach everything about Forex trading and simple strategies that can change your trading history. So today I'm going to show you a very simple trick. This particular trick has been working for me for a very long time and I've been making a lot of money from this particular trick. It is just patterns. These particular patterns, I'm going to show you how it appears in the market because it appears all the time, and anytime it appears, it is a confirmation in 80%. So just stick to the end of this video. I'm going to show you everything about it. I promise you by the end of this video, you're going to learn something new. Seriously, you're going to learn something new. So by the way, if this is your first time of seeing my channel, please like, subscribe to this channel. This is the only way you can help us to grow this channel and also to reach other forex traders who may be needing this particular help. So without wasting much time, let's dive into it, guys. So let's go. So I'm going to use this particular chart to explain what I mean by this pattern strategy. So if you look at this top corner, you see that the market we're analyzing is Euro Australian dollar. This particular chart is in daily time frame. Okay, so I want us to assume that the market is trading at this particular point. Okay, we want to assume that the market is trading at this particular point, and I want us to know how we would have been in this opportunity down to this particular point. How we would have gotten opportunities to enter this particular trade up to this point. So we are assuming that the market is currently at this point. So I'm going to zoom out so that we see the direction of the market. So this is how the market looks like. The market is in an uptrend, as you can see. Then at this particular point, okay, the market was ranging, as you can see. The market was ranging at this particular point. And looking at this particular zone, you can see this is another block with a fair value gap here. So liquidity is lying below it. So we are targeting this particular point for the market to look at this particular low. So once the market traded down here, okay, break this particular range, okay, and returned into this particular point, it is a sign that the market is about to change direction. Now, all our focus will be looking for bearish movement. So now that we have confirmed the reason why you have to go bearish, the next thing is for me to show you how we use this candle, how we use these patterns to find out which direction the market will go and how we will have taken opportunities with it. So without wasting much time, let's go down to 4 hours time frame. So in the 4 hours time frame, this is how the market looks like. Okay, I'm going to kind of bring this closer. So let me start from this particular point and explain to you what happened and how we can use these patterns. So these patterns appear every time in the market. It's just for you to know different patterns in forex trading and also how to identify them in the market. So what happened here is that first of all, market break this particular structure, okay, then returned to it, okay, before the market started going down to take out this particular range, this particular initial range that I showed to you from daily time frame. So when the market took it out, it returned back to this particular level. So now that the market has returned to this particular level, first of all, we have a confirmation that the market is about to go down, continue moving down. So the next thing you look at for is a candle pattern that will indicate to you that it is time for market to go down. Okay? This is head and shoulders pattern. As you can see, this movement up, down, up, down, up, and finally the market break this neckline, okay, and return to the neckline at this particular point. This is a clear confirmation. You have no doubt to enter this particular trade. The next thing is to take your profits just below this level. So let me show you what you would have done. Just go short at this particular point. take profit should be exactly at this point. And your stop loss will have been above this neckline, just like this. This is your first movement, and you will have taken this opportunity. So once the market take out this particular lower low, the next thing is that you have to wait for the market to give you another confirmation for you to continue going down. And that is exactly what happened here. So what did the market do? Market created this particular flag. This is a flag pattern. Okay, this is the pole of the flag, and this is the flag. So when market created this particular small range which formed the flag, it break out of it, returned to it in form of retest. So when the market returned to it in form of this retest, you see this bullish candle here. Let me show you to be clearer. You see this bullish candle here that has this long wick. This is a form of rejection from the market, that the buyers are not ready to continue going up. So you have to look for selling opportunity. So you would have taken the trade again here, taking out the next low that was created to form the second lower low. And that is exactly what happened here. So we have entered the trade here, targeting this point, your stop loss above it like this. Very simple. Okay, so when you take this particular profit, now when the market reaches this particular point, the next thing is that you have to wait for the market to give you another signal for you to enter the trade. And that is what happened here. You see this triangular pattern that's formed here. The market created this triangular pattern. And at this point, look at this trend line, resistance trend line. See, when the market touched that resistance trend line, it got rejected, then break this particular. When it broke the pattern, it did a small range. Here it had a fake breakout. It's a fake breakout. But this breakout returned into this particular trend line that created the triangular pattern. Okay? You see this particular handle. This is evening star candle pattern. Okay, so this is a form of rejection. So when this happened, the next thing you have to do is to look for a continuation of selling. So this is a form of retest of this break of a structure here. So you have taken another opportunity down like this. So this is another opportunity we have taken this particular trade. From here up to this point. Exactly. Then your stop loss just above it. Then the same thing, the same pattern, to show you that it happens all the time once you have discovered the path and the direction that the market is going. That is why market structure, understanding market structure is very important. So now the same pattern happened here. This is another triangular pattern that happened here. This particular movement you are seeing here is just a fake breakout. So when it happened, the body closed inside the pattern to show you that it's a fake breakout. Then after that, the market broke out of the pattern. Some people would have taken the trade here, which is also an opportunity. But some will wait for it to retest to confirm that the market is a continuation of going down. So when the market retests, look at this candlestick pattern that's formed here. So what do you see here? This is bearish engulfing candle pattern. So when this bullish candle formed, then a bearish long candle formed after it, closing all its body. It's a bearish engulfing pattern. So when this happens, the next thing is to look for opportunity. Okay, there is more than 3 confirmation here. This candle pattern that formed here, the retest and the break of this structure, and also coming to this point of this trend line, this resistance trend line. So there are a lot of conference here to show you that the market is going down. So what you need to do is just to take another opportunity here. You would have traded it here, somewhere here. The market will go down this way. Then here, there's your stop loss here, and that is it. To take out the last low that was created. So after that, the same thing happened here. Market returned, testing this particular resistance level and gotten rejected. So you see this doji candle that formed here. This is a strong rejection. This particular candle pattern here is a strong rejection from the market, telling you that the buyers are still not strong in the market, that the market will continue going down. This is another rectangular pattern that's formed here. It's another opportunity for you to enter the market. If you didn't get this particular one, you wait for this retest of it. If you extend this, you see that this was a kind of retest of this neckline of this rectangular pattern. So when it retests it, you continue going down, buying. But when the market reached this particular zone, our target point, okay, this was our target point. From daily time frame, you know, when I draw this particular block that I drew here. So when market reached this rectangular block, what do you notice here? Market started forming this particular triangular pattern. But if you look at this triangular pattern, it is in form of ascending triangular pattern. Okay, so if you notice, the market is no longer creating a lower low. So it's creating something up, but in a triangular form until it finally breaks structure, rejects at this particular point. But it returns back to this level. There is a fair value gap here, small fair value gap here. Let me show you. So there is a small fair value gap here. Let me change the color so that it will become clearer. Let me change the color to something like this. So there is a small fair value gap here that the market returned it to. So, and that fair value gap is just created above this particular line that created the pattern. So it's a confirmation. Okay. So, but if you didn't take the trade here, when the market broke this particular level, it's also another opportunity for you to trade. Here, the market retest with this week. You would have taken the opportunity to here to go up because the market changed structure and you're already expecting the market to go up. Then look at this cup and handle pattern created here. This is the cup, this is the handle, and the market returned at this particular level. Let me just show you this particular level. What do you see? Very clear. Market will always show you what it wants to do. So the market is still in a downtrend. So what do? You take opportunity. This is a cup and handle pattern. So when the handle forms, the next thing is to take the trade, going for a sell. So this is how you can use these handle patterns. Okay, how you can use patterns to trade the market. It appears all the time. I have been making a lot of money from these patterns. Once you have discovered the direction of the market, once you know the direction of the market, the next thing is just to follow it up, looking deep into the market and trying to understand what the market is telling you. All these patterns created by the candles are telling different stories of traders' actions in the market. So that is it. So when you find out these patterns, the next thing is to go to hourly time frame and 15 minutes time frame to get into the market. Okay, but if you're a day trader, first place to confirm it is in this 4 hours time frame, as I have showed you here. Once you see this pattern in 4 hours time frame with other conferences surrounding it, the next thing is just to scale down to hourly time frame. Look for a good position, a good place to enter the trade. Then go down to 15 minutes and confirm this position and enter your trade. Sometimes in 5 minutes you can also confirm it. So I trade within 15 minutes and 5 minutes. It's a good place to make your trade. So guys, this is how you can use patterns to pack a lot of money from the market. It just depends on your ability to see these patterns and know how they react. So having seen everything about this video, if you find it helpful, please leave a like on the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Secondly, if you don't understand anything about patterns, you don't need to be scared. I have a video on that. At the end of this particular video, you are going to see it. Click on it and watch it. I promise you are going to learn a lot about patterns, how they appear and how they are being formed. So see you in the next one, guys. Remain profitable.